Hey guys, Prince of Macedon here. I'm gonna do a commentary video on two clan players duking it out, Macedon versus Carthage. So should be a 15,000 denarii battle, normal scale on the grassy flatlands, and this one was sent to me by VICOX Beats, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing VICOX correctly. Anyways, this guy, I always see him in the lobby. I've never actually talked to him, I don't think. But he reached out to me. Very honored. And I have not seen this battle yet, so this will be live commentary. I do not know what happens. All I know is his opponent is a pretty good clan player and that this battle is super duper close. If you look at the top right on the replay counter, that is a very long battle. So we are in for quite a treat. That looks to be about 20-ish minutes, I think. So I'm excited. So let's go ahead and look at VICOX's army composition. So he's got a companion cav general. 4, 5, 6. So 6 units of companion cav altogether, and 2 units of Macedonian cav. So usually people will bring light lancer for the charge bonus, but VICOX has opted for the Macedonian cav. A very robust cav unit, not quite as strong as companions, but not bad either. Although their charge bonus isn't as strong as a light lancer or a companion cav. And then you can see he is going to have about 8 units of archers. So he has 1 peasant unit. Oh wait a minute, we got peltists here. I didn't look at that. It's like 2 peltists. Let's see how many Cretan archers he has. I want to say 2 Cretan archers, 6 regular archers, 3 units of regular peltists, and then 1 peasant. So hardcore skirmish army, and I want to see how he wields his Macedonian cav alongside his 3 peltists. But through and through, this is a skirmish army, and we're going to see what kind of army that Carthage brings. Again, this is a very long battle, and we do know that it's going to be a close affair, so let's see what happens. So you can already see that Carthage did spend money on heavy infantry, just 2 units of them, but he still has spent money, and let's see how that affects the battle here. So the rest of his army, this is Luke-Invictus from the Titans clan. He's got 5 units of Sacred Band Cav, and then 3 units of these Numidian mercenary, they're Jav Cav. Very expensive Jav Cav, but they're very effective. 2 units of Balearic Slingers, 6 units of regular Slingers. So Carthage is rocking out some skirmish elements, but he did spend money on 2 units of Sacred Band Spears. We'll see if his risk pays off. In a lot of CWB low money battles, most people will opt to even skip even 2 units of heavy infantry. But this could be a good payoff. Let's say it comes down to, you know, cav versus cav and heavy infantry. This could be a tough proposition for Macedon. So definitely preserving the Sacred Band Spears will be crucial to winning this fight for Luke-Invictus. And he can't lose the skirmish fight. If he loses at hardcore, then these Sacred Band Spears will get shot to death too. So this is definitely a good endgame unit if they survive. So we'll see what happens here. I do like the 3 units of Jav Cav here. Jav Cav is a very effective unit. You know, you can use them in the skirmish phase, and you can use them against heavy cav. These guys will run away from the heavy cav and just slice them with their javelins. So we'll see if Luke-Invictus is up for the skirmish challenge that Macedon presents, and vice versa. Let's see if VICOX can handle the skirmish challenge that Carthage represents. And we'll see how effective these 2 units of Sacred Band heavy infantry are in this fight. I personally like bringing at least 2 units of heavy infantry. So if I can wither the skirmish phase, these heavy infantry will become extremely strong. But it's going to need cav to protect it from rear charges, that's for certain. And we look how close Luke-Invictus has gotten to Macedon's archers. The Macedonians under VICOX. And again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I always see that name in the lobby. I don't know how he pronounces it. I mean, the alternative to VICOX is V6 or VICOX. I want to think that it's VICOX. So they're going to try to, you know, do a lot of feints with their cav. Try to seek the upper hand against the enemy missile units. Try to take them off the equation. Uh-oh, we got some Jav Cav sprinkling these companions with javelins. Let's see how much they lose here. VICOX has lost 3 units of horses. He's losing even more. Ooh, that is rough. That is really rough. It might not seem like a lot, but in the long term, if he keeps this up, VICOX could be out a companion cav unit without any effect to the Carthaginian cav. So we'll see what happens here. VICOX has lost his peasants up there. That's no big deal. So Sacred Bands did come up. They took a charge from the companions. They lost, what, 3 horses here? Meanwhile... Oh shoot, sorry for the lag. Meanwhile, these Numidian cav are sprinkling VICOX with javelins. It's pretty rough. And VICOX is going to retaliate here by launching his cav into the Carthaginian slingers. Let's see if let's call him Luke. Let's see if Luke can cut him off, prevent his companions from rejoining the rest of his army. Uh-oh. Here he comes. VICOX is going to go right for the heavy infantry of Luke. If he could take him out right now, that would be huge. But how many casualties will he take? Oh, he has routed them. That is a huge loss to Carthage. Again, you know, I was saying, you know, that's a good unit if you can preserve them. But you can see VICOX made short order of those heavy infantry units. Oh, that was a crucial blow to Carthage. Let's see if Luke can recover from that. It's a real shame that Luke couldn't keep his cav nearby to prevent that. Because let's say the heavy infantry had the support of the cav, then I really doubt VICOX would have even went for that charge. As it stands, that's where we are. But you know what? Luke didn't come out single or empty-handed. He did take out some, I don't know what these were. Oh, Peltis probably? Yeah, Peltis. You can tell by their Peltis shield. So Carthage got a little bit, but I want to... You got to see that Macedon came out the better out of that exchange, because, you know, they wiped out 2 expensive units of heavy infantry. I don't know if Carthage can recover from that. He has to do some extremely good skirmishing to make up for that loss. The Carthage is hounding down these Peltis, so looks like he's going to take out some Peltis. That's really rough. Like in a CWB battle, sometimes things do go really fast, and it's hard to avoid. So I want to think that was playing his fast forward when he saw his heavy infantry get surrounded by VICOX. And all this Macedonian cav is amassed right here. He knows that his heavy cav outnumbers the Carthaginian heavy cav. Because remember, the remaining 3 cav units of Carthage is rounded up by these Numidian mercenaries, which are Jav Cav, Light Cav. So let's say Macedon sought a brawl with a heavy cav. It would be very tough. I don't think Carthage could even recover from that. Because these Numidian cav, although they're good, they're not good for a melee fight. And if it came down to it, Macedon could force a melee fight. In which case, these Jav Cav would not be too effective. What's that? We got a unit of Macedon way out here. What is it? It's a unit of Peltis. No big deal. It would be nice to bring him back, but at the same time, there's only 11 of them. What's going on over here? It's like Luke went for a charge against these archers, but the archers held their ground with those huge daggers. Is he gonna catch these Macedonian cav of VICOX? I don't know. It's always scary seeing companions in wedge formation coming at you, because that charge bonus is amplified by it. Looks like Macedon has lost some more cav, and those are the Macedonian horses. He's gonna go for a charge. Very risky charge here against Macedon's flank. But he was able to pull out his jab cav in time. Let's see if he can wound these companions right here, because there's only 11 of them. Maybe he could surround them. He's gonna go for him. He sees that they're few in number. He might be able to take him out right now. Yeah, you definitely don't want to take on this many melee cav of Macedon. Not with jab cav. Those Macedonian horses will F these guys up hardcore, so best to not engage in this fight. But again, Macedon, they can force the issue. It's like at this stage, you know, Macedon could just charge down these slingers of Carthage. Because if Carthage tried to protect himself, he'd have to engage in a melee fight. A melee fight which he could not win. He's lost even more horses here. Yeah, so these CWB battles, it's all about seeking small advantages over your opponent. And then entering the end battle with that advantage, and then turning it into a win. So at the stage, you know, you gotta see that Carthage is badly, you know, outmatched at this point. But Luke's gonna stick it out and see what he can do against Macedon. Now Macedon's cav is strong out there. There's 3 units of cav over there. So this might be Carthage's opportunity to, you know, concentrate his forces, what little forces he has, against Macedon's divided forces here. But you know, you see VICOX, he's coming back to reunite his cav. So what does Macedon have? He's got a lot of horses. Now Carthage has a lot of slingers here. Macedon only has this unit of archers and that unit of archers right there. So 2 units of archers and 1 isolated peltis unit. Carthage has several bullet slingers, which are very good in range and very, very destructive for missile attack. Macedon's going to force the issue, it looks like here. He's going to try to seek a cav fight, which Macedon would most likely win. If you notice, we're only a little more than halfway into the battle here, so you can surmise that Carthage has some tricks up his sleeve. He's gonna make things very difficult for VICOX, which is great for us. I love an entertaining fight, and this battle is very entertaining. Oh no! Luke's gonna lose this unit of Sacred Bands. They're gonna get isolated, surrounded, pounded. Oh, they almost got away, but then they broke. So Macedon might get a few more kills against them. Don't know. These guys are gonna try to retreat. Oh no, he's gonna go in for it. Let's see if he can seek a fight here. Yeah, he broke 1 unit of Macedonian cav. Oh, he's going for it. He has knocked out 2 Macedonian cav now. 3 altogether in the sector. Very nice attack by Lucas there. Or by Luke, sorry. Oh, now these Numidian mercenaries did get caught out. Oh man, Luke is finding these little isolated, you know, groups of Macedonian horses, and he's taking them out. Let's see what is happening here. I feel like Luke is is actually catching up to VICOX. This is really crucial. We'll see what happens. Alright, there's a Macedonian and a Carthaginian flag blinking. So that's -1 per player here. Oh my gosh, this is exciting. What's gonna happen? Oh no, there's another unit of VICOX's companions. Luke sees it and he's gonna pull out of there, but that charge could have knocked them all out. That was some great stuff from Carthage though. Finding a weakness in Macedon's structure, exploiting it. You might be able to take out this unit here too. Nope, he's got to pull out because there's another Macedonian horse coming to charge. Again, the companion cav charge is very, very powerful. So you don't want to be on the receiving end of a charge of a companion cav in wedge formation. He plucked out these archers. Oh gosh, this is really good stuff, guys. I really thought VICOX had it in the bag at, a few minutes ago, but it looks like Carthage is putting up a really good fight. He might be able to track these guys down, maybe take out the Macedonian commander here, if he hasn't done so. Oh, there he is. Oh man, Macedon's running for his life. In a close fight like this, yeah, you probably don't want to lose your commander, because I believe Carthage still has his. I don't see him, but he should be. There he is, there he is. Alright, so these Balearic Slingers are separated. He's got some nearby cav support, not much. There's like 4 altogether here. Looks like Macedon has sacrificed another Slinger unit here to the Macedonian gods. So Luke's going to try to take out the Macedonian commander here. Let's see. He's going to come in. VICOX is going to retreat the commander. But whenever you give new orders, your commander pops up to wield his sword, so maybe he might be able to catch VICOX's commander here. That could be a very crucial blow. Macedon sees the Balearic Slingers of Luke. He's going to try to track him down, remove them from the equation. Oh man, he's going for the commander. Let's see. This is really exciting stuff, guys. This is a very good battle. Here we go, another crucial fight here. Decisive, let's see what happens. Who's gonna come out the better? There's 3 units of Macedonian cav and 2 units of Carthaginian cav. We got some Macedonian pelters come in to join the fray. Carthage just lost a cav unit. He still has commander though. And meanwhile, these slingers are just plucking away at these horses of Macedon. Oh no, he's gonna get charged. Maybe at this point, maybe they can hold their ground and see if they can fight against them, maybe. Carthage is going to take out these pelters, it looks like. Nice! So tit for tat, they're going to trade blows. So Carthage still has some slingers over here and over there. So maybe he can reel them in. Oh my gosh, so Macedon is down to 2 exhausted units of companion cav. Luke has a unit of Sacred Band cav who are down to 3. I think it's 3 horses. Then he's got these slingers here. Instead of regrouping, Luke's gonna come forward and maybe assault these horses of Macedon. Man, this is really crazy how close this battle is, guys. I think they can hold their own against exhausted companion cav. But there's, what, 15 here? They might be able to hold their own. Remember, those guys are exhausted. When he gets exhausted, they don't fight as well. Oh, he's being tracked down. He's being hunted like that hunter in Jurassic Park when he gets hunted by the raptors. Came in from multiple angles and boom, take him out. Alright, so Luke is down to 1 unit of Slinger who are exhausted. They could break easily too. There's 22 of them though. Could be a big element. And then 3 units, or 3 horses of the Sacred Band cav of Luke. So let's see how VICOX play this out. He might try to regroup and recuperate, get some of his energy back, because when he gets exhausted, again, they don't fight so well. Luke sees the how exhausted Macedon's horses are. He's going to try to pelt them with the rocks. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that's scary. VICOX is down to this 1 horse here on this side, and it's his commander. This one, there are, what, 6 units of horses here in this unit? But again, they're exhausted. He needs some rest. Luke's cav is down to 3, but they are only tired, which is a lot better than being exhausted. So these guys still carry rocks. Always strange when I see these slingers, because why can't you pick up a rock from the ground? I feel like they should have unlimited ammo, almost. Uh-oh, they're gonna try to pelt VICOX's commander. Let's see what happens here. Because this unit of Carthage has their commander plus 2 extra horses. Oh no! He's gonna get to charge it. What, is he gonna break those slingers? Let's see. This could be the crucial fight right here, guys. Macedon has lost a horse. Oh my gosh! All VICOX has is his commander. Oh, but he has struck down the Carthaginian cav commander. Maybe with withdrawal, come back in. Oh man, because now commanders, they don't have regular hit points. They have like 2 hit points, I believe. So they're harder to kill than, say, this unit. He might be able to break these slingers here. He did! Now, it's between a regular horseman versus the commander. I think the commander is going to win this fight. I would definitely chase down these slingers in case they came back, though. Or no, he's going to circle around. He's going to dogfight the Sacred Band horse here. This is an awesome fight, guys. He might try to kill these guys and make sure they leave, because if they come back, that could be bad for VICOX. Looks like he kind of took a charge from the Sacred Bands, but because of the hit points, and because it wasn't a full-on charge, straight-on charge, he survived it. Let's see if we can hack down some more slingers here, and then turn around and finish off Luke's horseman there. Epic, guys. Super epic. So he hasn't killed any slingers yet. Oh! That was epic, guys. That was an amazing fight. Super amazing. At the very end, Luke was 69 there. Let's see here. Gosh, that was so close and so amazing. Because, you know, VICOX had this really great advantage. You know, after he took out those 2 units of Sacred Band infantry. But then Luke made a huge comeback. It looked like Luke had the advantage. And then in the end, VICOX, like, he was extremely depleted. He took a chance, and then with his commander, and he was able to win with his commander. That was awesome stuff, guys. I would say awesome sauce. So, thank you, VICOX, for sending this battle, and good game to Luke-Invictus and to VICOX. Those were very great commanders in this very hard-fought battle.